Starbucks racial bias training, Flight MH370 probe 5 things you need to know Tuesday. Starbucks will close all of its company-owned coffee shops in the U.S. on Tuesday afternoon to conduct racial bias training following the embarrassing arrest of 2 African-American men at a store last month. Nearly 175,000 employees will receive the training. The Seattle-based chain came under fire after staff at a Philadelphia store called the police on the 2 men when they didn't buy anything and asked to use their restrooms. The men were told restrooms were for paying customers only. They were arrested even though they explained they were waiting for a friend, who arrived later. Starbucks changed its policy earlier this month, telling employees in a letter that customers can use bathrooms regardless of whether they make a purchase. The search to find the Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 that mysteriously vanished more than 4 years ago ended on Tuesday, leaving the world with only theories, for now, as to what happened to the aircraft. American exploration company Ocean Infinity, which started an investigation for the Malaysian government in January, stopped looking for clues after failing to find anything. The flight mysteriously vanished March 8, 2014, while en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing with 239 people on board. An official search of the southern Indian Ocean by Australia, Malaysia and China ended in January 2017. Here are the main theories behind the plane's disappearance. Some Malacca City, MD, residents may be allowed to return to their homes Tuesday after rampaging waters roared like a river through the quaint, historic downtown, swallowing cars and flooding stores. The second 1-inch 1,000-year rain event in 2 years walloped the Maryland town on the banks of the Patapsco River. The town was pounded by almost 8 inches of rain Sunday. Howard County Executive Alan Kittleman said residents and business owners were being kept away while authorities determine what structures are safe. Rescue workers were out in force across the town, 13 miles west of Baltimore along the Patapsco River. Maryland Governor Larry Hogan declared a statewide state of emergency and paid a visit to assess the damage. Santa Fe High School faces its next big challenge Tuesday as classes resume after a gunman killed 10 people on May 18. The shooting was the deadliest campus shooting in Texas since a sniper in a clock tower killed 16 people and injured 31 at the University of Texas at Austin in 1966. School officials said they will be bringing in teams of counselors. While we are anxious to have our students back in our schools, we realize that there are students, staff and families who need time for grieving and mourning, Santa Fe Independent School District Superintendent Lee Wall said in a statement. A student survivor, Aaron Werner, has a few ideas about how to prevent future school shootings. Armed teachers. The long-awaited 5th season of Netflix's resurrected Arrested Development returns Tuesday, out of 4. With the glory that made it a cult sitcom. Back are the antics of the highly dysfunctional Bluth family, with spoiler alert kissing cousins jokes, the reusable banners, and scenes that feature multiple cast members, without trickery. But the series is now covered by a cloud of controversy. During a group interview with the New York Times, Jessica Walter, Lucille Bluth, emotionally disclosed that co-star Jeffrey Tambor, George Bluth Sr., who had been charged with sexual misconduct on the set of Amazon's Transparent, verbally harassed her.